Hello everyone, my name is Alan and I'm here today with
Zack Zakibe.
And we are at VidCon right now. We were going to do just kind of like a silly roundabout video, but then we just started talking. And in this talking we had many great points and we were like, no, we're gonna talk about some real shit. So here's that real shit. Insert poop emoji, cause it's a real shit.
Oh, I
you
get
know?
it. Yes.
Puns. If you noticed, a lot of small tubers, and Zach and I, we would consider ourselves small tubers. To get ahead, we have to do certain cookie cutter videos. And I'm gonna steal that quote directly from your video because
That's
I liked
okay.
it a lot. We have to do certain cookie cutter videos and we have to be as clickbaitable as possible. When I say cookie cutter videos, I'm saying challenges, tags, X eats X. Sounds very pornish, but whatever. And we weren't gonna do that. There's a certain way, like, of course you always need to be clickable with your videos. We don't want to fall into that trap at all. We noticed that through this conversation of how do small tubers get big without doing these cookie cutter videos, we noticed that big YouTubers don't really shout us out. And it's really hard to define what a big YouTuber is, but when you look at all the panels here at VidCon and notice that it's the same people over and over again, it's very hard to break through the glass ceiling of small creator to big creator. There have been some strides to help small tubers out. The Less Than Famous panel here at VidCon brings a lot to light between the big and small, the definition between the two, and how we can promote both. But at that point, that's the only place where a small tuber is actually kind of shining at VidCon, which is a place in and of itself that is actually very inclusive to a lot of stuff.
And even the small creators on the Less Than Famous panel don't get creator badges, they get speaker badges.
You and I were talking about this a lot. There's things that we don't understand from the behind the scenes stuff, but from what is shown to us, what we are given, it's not very, really, at the end of the day, it's poop emoji. There's always more to this story. This type of topic on YouTube is constantly talked about. It is constantly out there. So what we say in this video, and also in Zach, it's not the end or be all. It is just something we were thinking, something we were feeling, and that we wanted to express. And we want to know what you guys think too, so please leave it down in the comments down below. But to help us out, kind of like give us an ease of mind here at VidCon, we decided that we want to shout out some of our favorite small tubers. People whose content doesn't get around that much, but we want to help get around a lot. We want them to be... We want people to talk to them. We want people to engage with them. We want more views for them.
We could spend this collab telling you how great each other's channels are, and I think both of us have great channels, but we want to shout out people who aren't in this room who we can't gain anything from right now, because that's how true creative expression works, and that's how climbing up the ladder should work.
For people I want to shout out, one of them would be my good friend, GenCat TV. Every time she uploads a new video, it is aesthetically pleasing to my eyes with her lighting. She makes great covers of songs. Oh my god, her voice. And she also does a little bit of beauty stuff here and there, and even though I'm not a beauty person, I'm still loving her content, because it's like the content I don't watch normally, but it's engaging to me, so I want to keep supporting her. And she's also just a very, very loving person.
I've been vibing a lot lately with a channel called Dye Young, D-Y-E Young. It's a whole channel about hair dye and alternative beauty that doesn't really get a lot of push up to the top of YouTube. Yes, there are videos that are how to dye your hair purple, how to dye your hair rainbow, but there are no real videos on the safety of hair dyeing and androgynous clothing and where to go about buying androgynous clothing. And I think Sarah, who owns the channel, does a great job of explaining all of that and making the content interesting enough for people who... I don't even dress androgynous, and I love watching those videos so much.
Another person I would love to shout out, I've given him a shout out here on my channel before. His name is David. Oh, wow. David makes videos. David likes to make, literally what I can say, David's videos, I can say, are literally just from his heart. He has a wide variety of videos. He's doing more cinematic-like stuff recently, and I would love to see his videos blast. He recently did a cover of This Is Gospel by Panic at the Disco, but instead of singing, he rapped, and it was it blew me away.
I need that in my life.
Oh my goodness, you need it. We'll watch it after this.
Okay.
It blew me away. And he's thinking about moving out to LA soon, and I want to give him the best push. I want, so he has something when he comes over here. So I want to help promote him when he's making this huge change in his life, and he's so gung-ho about this. I'm so proud of him, and I want to help him on his journey. So please go check out his content. I've already talked about him like being my person of the week once, and I want to do it again. So this is it. David, yeah, I love ya.
Another person I want to shout out is Kelsey and Peachake. She used to be the host of Daily You. Maybe you've heard of it. But her personal channel is also really great as well, and she makes videos about her puppy dog Chewy. Every time I see him pop up in my subscription box, he just melts my heart. So if you like puppies and bubbly personalities, definitely go check out Kelsey's channel, because you can't not smile when you watch one of her videos.
You cannot smile when she's in the room.
That's true.
She is.
She's 0 to 60 and stays there all day.
Yes. So thank you so much, everyone, for listening. Like I said before, this is not the end or be all conversation. There's a lot we didn't talk about here on this video that we talked about over on Zach's channel. And there's a lot that we didn't talk about over there that is still part of the narrative. I would really like to hear people's opinions on this. It essentially is, how do we fix the dynamic between quote unquote small tubers and big YouTubers, and how can we progress content on YouTube? We're not saying that there's anything wrong with creating challenge videos or tags or anything. It's just we're seeing that it is the way people get big.
Yeah.
And
it takes the creativity out of creating.
And coming from a person who did challenge videos because I thought they would get me big, I was not proud of them, and I want to do more.
Yeah.
Like a rebranding. VidCon 2016 rebrand.
And if any of you guys have small channels that you like and you want to shout out down below in the comments, or even make a video about, because I'm always looking for smaller channels, and I'm sure Alan is too.
Exactly.
Definitely put those down below, because I'll be going through the comment section and looking at all of those and stalking some people online.
Yeah, if you're from my channel, you go check out Zach's channel. Please leave a comment on that video saying you came from me, so we can, high-five each other for a good time.
Yeah, and if you're from either of our channels, all of the creators we've talked about in both videos will be down in the description box below. Check them out, subscribe, share some love, tell them that we sent you, talk to them on Twitter. They're very easily approachable, and they are
always
great
on
friends.
Twitter. Yeah. Shout them out. Yo, let's get a conversation going.
Yep.
So, thank you, Zach. All of his information is going to be down below, too, if I didn't already state that. Please check him out. I love this man.
No.
Oh,
No.
Even though we both were red. Fashion faux pas.
This wasn't planned.
This wasn't planned. I mean, no. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.